Well, robots in manufacturing have existed for a long time, but the nature of their task is easier than in a retail distribution operation. So typically in a manufacturing, a robot will receive an item to be processed at exactly the same point in exactly the same way each time. So very often that robot is working what's called blind. It's not seeing or knowing what the item is. Typically in a retail warehouse, the item might be packaged, it might be of a very wide variety of shapes and sizes, and it's probably in a bin or a location. So the robot has to be able to know what the item is and know what the bin is. Now this, until recently, has been a very difficult problem, not least because the industry itself is relatively small, and because of its small size it doesn't generate enough inward investment. But two things have come together. We've talked about the amount of investment coming in from the large technology groups, but actually increasingly now these problems are being solved by moving technology in from other areas. So to give you an example, the camera on a mobile phone is now of such a level of sophistication that it can act as a very good sensor for a robot. The graphic processing unit in a shoot-'em-up video game is designed to process moving images at high speed. That's exactly the same problem as a robot needs within a warehouse. And the development of lightweight battery technology and the development of skin sensing technology, all these kind of technologies, often borrowed from other industries, are coming together to a solution. So I think you will see a situation at the moment. 85% of all retail distribution operations are manual. You're probably in a position where already the technology exists to do 3/4 of the tasks within a retail distribution centre. The challenges are legislative, people safety, probably human resources. If I'm working next to a robot, does that mean I'm simply a slightly better form of robot that is only doing this until you develop the robot that's going to take my job away? These kind of morale issues. And then lastly, I think there's a kind of commercial issue in terms of how the companies developing robots are able to create a model to selling into retailers who typically don't have the kind of level of manufacturing understanding around robots that they're used to. However, my own belief is that taking a broad definition of what a robot is, and it might not look like an automatic human, the vast majority of tasks being done at the moment within a retail distribution operation will be done by, or certainly will be capable of being done by robots in the next 5 to 10 years.